Look at a lot of wealthy or successful individuals and you look at even family dynamics. Typically, the first generation is what makes the money, builds the wealth. The second generation is what typically spends the wealth. And then the third generation is the one that usually loses the wealth. The reason why that happens is because a lot of very successful people come from a lot of tough backgrounds. They had that resilience, they had that toughness, they had the experience and desire to have more, whether they're an immigrant coming to a new country, or they're someone that came from a lower class, or they came from the hood, or they came from hardships coming up. So they had that resilience to be able to create the opportunity for themselves. And then they have kids who typically live off the fruits that their parents had, and they don't have that same level of work, that same work ethic. They're comfortable. And when they become comfortable, they just become consumers in this country. They want to spend the things without getting to work to get there. And then the third generation, they're looking off of their parents who just never had that will and that desire, and they do have the same tendencies from them. They don't have to work harder, so they just literally live off of their energy, but they end up losing the money from two generations before because they never built that foundation and willpower that people desire to have. So even when people do have money, they do have opportunities, and they have people they pass it down to, they have to integrate the mindset. And that's something that can stand regardless of where you're at, because the money can come and go, but if you have that capacity, you can make it back every single time.